Hey guys, how you going? Welcome to Hold the Ball. How was that? I still woke up. I woke up this morning feeling refreshed, feeling happy. The boys did it. It feels a lot better waking up with a win than it does for a loss. Let me tell you that much. Overall, I think it was a good game. Again, patches to work on. Our defense, that's still a troubling sign, right? Still 20 plus points conceded. But in saying that, you got to take the wins because, hey, we got the chocolate cookies at the end. I'll give you guys basically my thoughts on the players. And this is after the whole emotion of yesterday. So this is just more like a clarity part. So tune into them. Let's get into it. All right, so basically for the player selections we had Walsh at fullback and we had Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, who moved from his superior position to another position he's played before at the Roosters Club. Understanding that Roger Tuivasa-Sheck himself has spoken to the team and has said that he's more than willing to trade positions with Walsh purely because of the dynamic sort of excellence or attacking excellence that Walsh offers. And for myself personally, I was okay with that. I thought that there was probably glimpses where you're probably thinking defensively there probably should have been a swapping position. However, in saying that, I'm good on Roger Tuivasa-Sheck for showing faith in Rhys Walsh. Rhys Walsh had a very good game today. Again, a few try assists and one try. Defensively as well, still needs work, though he was good there. And as previously, as Nathan Brown has said himself, basically, he's still got more to learn. Although we love looking at the highlights, objectively, we still got to realise that he's still 18, and there were some lapses in his game defensively that probably needed more work. If we're going player by player as well, Pompey, he had a good game. I still think there was a bit of rocks and diamonds, but ultimately he delivered, and that's all that matters. He was there when we needed him. Again, defensively as well, he was good, quite clinical, just like Ewan Aitken as well, who was very good defensively and has a good pairing with Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. I think Ewan Aitken does well to cover up any potential strike weapons that do so happen to run at Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, which was evident that happened. However, again, thankfully, Ewan Aitken up to the task. The Haas pairing as well. Look, we can talk about it all day long. There's always going to be mixed emotions surrounding particular players there. Ultimately, what matters, though, is getting the win and how effective we can be. Those two players there showed up, and though Nikorima did miss a few of those tackles, again, it is what it is. You just got to take away the good and the bad from that one there. However, we just got to see it as is and sort of go with it and roll with it. There's much to learn with this new spine. Again, I think having the attacking sort of dynamics surrounding CHT will only benefit him. So you've got to sort of take that element into the equation and sort of run with it there. Nikorima again, rocks and diamond game, but ultimately played well, and that's all you can ask for. At the end, did set up a try as well and came up crucial too in some attacking phases. And Chanel Harris-Tavita as well did the job too. Look, they can only improve from here. That's all I'm going to say. Sure, you can say swap him there, put him there, but ultimately this is who I think is probably the best halves pairing we have. Especially when Walsh works so much better as a fullback than he does as a 5'8", and it's funny because you can say he'll probably be better off as a 5'8", especially when you have Roger back at fullback. But Roger didn't play too bad at wing as well. He showed some excellence there, and he had 250 plus run meters again, so he's not really... Roger Tuivasa-Sheck is a workhorse, all right? That's the be-all, end-all, that's it. All right, so we'll get into the forwards now. So we had the two props there. Again, JTB, just not enough. 9 meters, 3 post-contact meters. It's not enough. We need grunt. Again, defensively showed up, yes, and that's great. Don't get me wrong. However, you can see when your prop is only offering 9 meters. 9 meters? 9 meters. It's not enough. We're crying out for more attack. We need more attack. It's just not enough, Jermaine. So we need more attack from him. We need more strength, more grunt. There's just a lack of it somewhere, somehow. It's just not in his game. Bunty R4 did well with the minutes he was given. However, he did create. He did run on the ball, and he had a few good tackles too. Defensively was okay. Again, thankfully filled the gaps too, just much like Armo, who is superb for us coming off the bench. Wade Egan, the unsung hero, arguably every game. Delivered ball, defended well, scored a try when we needed someone to score the try, he was there. It's not about the pretty sort of fancy stuff a lot of the time. Yes, we love Walsh. Yes, we love Roger. But sometimes it's about the dirty plays. It's the dirty sort of attacks. It's the dirty tries that help us win the game, which won us the game. Those sort of tries from the players you don't expect. They came through. So again, hats off to Wade Egan, who has just been phenomenal. And I know a lot of people criticize his attacking play, and myself, I sort of understand what they mean. And defensively, he's shown some lapses too. Let's just call it what it is. Defensively, as much as he tackles, he's missed some crucial ones too. But again, with those tackles, you tackle those players in front of you, and you stop those potentially crucial sort of phases in attack. And that's what he's done. So again, good on you, and hats off to Egan, who I personally thought was the best player of the game, and then probably Harris, and then you'll probably give it to either Tuivasa-Sheck or Walsh. But I think for me it was either Egan or Harris who were hands down the better players. For the eye test, we love watching the spectacle, we love watching the fast running, and hey, let's not get that part twisted. It is the reason why we love the game. We love the pretty stuff. We love it. Beautiful to see. However, the nitty-gritty stuff, the Egans, the Tui Harrises, those type of players from different teams, not just the Warriors, different players from different teams, bring that type of play. Those are the players we look forward to. So we go into the second row. We've got Murchie and Murdoch Masila. Again, Murchie, mixed game, good and bad. Masila, again, the same thing. Murdoch Masila, the same thing, good and bad. Ultimately, look, Masila did what he had to do, punched up forward to the best he could. Wasn't the best night for him offensively. Defensively, he was good to a degree. Murchie, great assist off Roger Tuivasa-Sheck's ball, and just good for him to get a try as well. So, look, there's more to work on there, but you just got to take it for it as is. But ultimately, look, the boys stood up, they did their job. And then you've got Harris, unsung hero, the workhorse. Without him, right? Like I said, I'm not going to go there again, but we love the pretty stuff, but we don't like talking about the stuff that's not really seen, and he provided them. And again, just some work, horse material, just solid defense, solid running, just overall, just a player who just gives you the same sort of intensity from the get-go. And again, well done for his efforts. All right, so on the bench as well, we had Tevanga, we had Evans, Armo, and Gato, who, swapped in and out with Murchie. Again, good sort of showing from those guys collectively. There was lapses as well. You could see Gato was definitely trying his best too, but I did see some defensive lapses there. Jazz as well, he's a gritty player. He's a very hard man, but again can provide us again with some unnecessary penalties, and he's been reported twice. So my guess is that he's done for at least a week or 2 or 3, perhaps, depending on how the NRL want to charge him. You guys can complain all you want about what you think is and isn't sort of a suspension, but I personally think that we're lucky on a few occasions too of Jazz and Murchie not being sent off. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about that. Look, ultimately the game, it was sort of ad-lib footy. All right, so I'm just gonna just another mention as well to Marcelo Montoya, who got 2 tries, but obviously leaked one in, and I had 2 chances to pass the ball to Walsh, but didn't. My comments is that I think he needs to be more aware of his surroundings as an offensive player. Again, this will come with time. He has been injured for quite some time, and he's back again. So yeah, my thoughts on that is just needs more offensive, I guess, wisdom to be able to see those opportunities when Walsh is running around, because Walsh is always going to be, he's always going to be near the ball regardless of whatever is happening. You see him most times he's around the ball, particularly when you make a fast break, he is there. So Marcelo Montoya just needs to do that. But hey, ultimately I'm happy with the game. It was a good win. Yes, defense. It was not there. Let's be honest, it was 26 points to 30 when it could have been 20 points to 30. But hey, that's just the way it is, unfortunately. And it's a very shame. It's a big blight on our game as our defense. We've got to stop that. We've got to clean it up, So yeah, ultimately we're going to be, so that's sort of like my summation of the game. And it was good, but yeah, defense. Anyway, the Cowboys next week, just a quick little preview. I don't think they'll be with Jason Tamalolo, so that sort of helps us there. Probably some suspensions with my boys too, so we'll see what happens there. But ultimately, I'm happy. We got the win. Let's look on to next week. Thanks guys for watching. More videos coming up very soon. And just remember, hold the ball. Take these guys. I'll see you guys next time.